Podcast! I didn't say go!
Jasper.
You didn't say go!
I fucked that one up.
I think Jack can figure it out. We said podcast relatively at the same time.
We gotta include this shit.
So thanks for that wonderful intro.
It's the podcast.
Oh, first of all, our actual amazing proper intro, which was made by...
Jesus.
Was that you, Logan, that made that? The actual...
That was I.
The music, yeah. So there's like the professional like music intro, and then there's whatever the heck we just did.
If you're listening to the audio podcast, fuck you. Go to YouTube and watch it.
Yeah, if you want, I guess, because Logan did some...
Or both.
Logan did some sweet effect thing that looks cool.
Well done,
for
Logan.
YouTube, yeah.
Thank you.
Although
Pat yourself on the shoulder for me.
if you'd actually upload it, then people might be able to...
I uploaded it.
No, you uploaded it to Mediafire. You didn't upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, you're right.
People can't watch it.
I uploaded the Let's Build.
Yeah.
That's
Put
my
him
job
on the
done
spot,
for the week.
Mike.
That we uploaded part 1 like what, a month ago?
Something like that. I could have swore I was up to like part 3.
What made you think we're up to part 3?
I don't know.
Damn it.
I thought I was good about remembering, but I wasn't.
Okay.
Also, introductions, please.
Yeah.
Boss man.
Before, please don't call me. But actually, Boss Man, speaking of Boss Man, quickly, there's a wrestler apparently called Mr. Boss Man. So, first of all, Jack put a link in. I think it was Jack that found it, actually. So I might just dress up as him for, like, Halloween or something.
Dude, do it.
Mr. Boss Man.
He's like...
And you have to walk around with his intro music going.
He has...
Like,
I
the whole
haven't
time.
heard his...
What's his intro music?
I don't know. Jack, put it in the link.
Is it I Want to Take You to a Gay Bar?
It should be.
I want to take you to a gay bar.
Gay bar. Gay bar.
It's bad that
gay
we all
bar,
know that
gay
song.
bar.
It's a good song.
Isn't there a George Bush version?
I don't like the name. I'm like,
Can't be though.
If there is, Jack, put it in the link.
I'm pretty sure there is. But introduction. Sorry. Welcome to episode. Is this eight? Episode 8 of the Chatroom podcast. This week we have Logan,
Hello.
Jasper,
Hey.
and for the first time ever, Kathryn.
Hello.
Can't pronounce your...
It's a girl. Run.
Ah! It burns.
I'm not
No,
that
I can't
girly.
pronounce your last name, by the way. It's...
Cuccia.
Cuccia. That sounds like... Is that...
Italian.
Like... I
I
wouldn't have said Italian. I would have said, like, Spanish or something.
No, Italian.
I was thinking
all the
Italian.
same
because
Okay, well, I was looking
it
at it
sounded
and,
like
like...
Jersey Shore to me.
And in my head, I
It's
was like...
mostly Italians.
Cookie? Is that, like...
Cookie?
Cookia? And I was, like, really confused.
I had
but
friends in middle school who just call me Cuccia the entire middle school. That's my name.
That's not the worst,
It's not the worst, but...
It's better than, like...
yeah. It's,
Or
okay.
cunt.
True.
You know, you just offended Jasper, Mikey.
Whoa,
Apologize.
whoa,
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're a bitch.
Oh, shots fired.
And, as always, I'm your host for this week. For the past, like, 7 weeks, I've been the host, but...
The boss man.
Yeah, the boss man, Mikey. Hello, I guess.
Hello.
And, yes, I wasn't talking to you. I was
Oh.
talking to the people.
I'm gonna cry now.
Okay.
Wrecked.
You made a girl cry. See, you are creepy.
I'm not creepy. What is it that makes people think I'm creepy? Like, I only stalk people on Facebook, and even then, that was one person.
You're not helping.
You're
That
not
was-
helping.
That was one person that I stalked. And it wasn't even stalking, I just added her. Because I was like, fuck you, to someone. But that's the story. I told...
So follow up on that story. Did she ever like talk to you?
No.
Or anything? No.
She
So
accepted...
she
because he
actually
was too
legitimately
creepy.
thought you were creepy
She
too.
accepted the friend request, and that's
Oh, that's
it.
about the extent of it.
At least she accepted.
Yeah, I guess. I probably...
Maybe
I might have killed
maybe
myself.
she was scared that you would kill her if you didn't.
I'm not
So-
she's tiny though. I could probably kill her with like
That's not
Whoa,
helping your case.
No, because she's tiny, so like, if you think about it, it's not a big grave to dig.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Mikey.
And also using my patented Mikey body hiding technique of instead of
You have a
Patented?
technique, so this
No,
isn't the
I
first
mean-
time you killed?
Paddington.
no, because instead of like generally graves are like 6 feet deep.
Right. Of course, always.
Well, yeah. You dig like a 10-foot deep hole, and then you find a stray dog or someone, or just a dog, right? You don't take one where details are exchanged, so people have your details. Just find a dog.
And you kill
kill
the
it.
dog? What?
Kill the.
That's
I'm
worse.
I know it's worse, right?
Oh my god.
You kill the dog.
Don't kill the dog.
Boss is a serial killer.
I have read that on Reddit somewhere. What are you
I'm
going
gonna
to
call
say?
bullshit because I said that, and then 2 weeks later, that showed up on Reddit, right? So I'm calling bullshit. I came up with that first.
Thanks for
You're
Mikey's
proud of
calling
this?
bullshit.
You're proud of coming up with a serial
Anyway,
killing strategy first?
You kill the dog,
You
and
kill the
then
dog.
you throw it in the grave, and then you cover that with like 4 feet of dirt, 4 or 5 feet, and then you put the other way around.
It's the
Other
other
way
way
around,
around,
yeah.
Jack.
And then
You put the body in. You cover that with 4 or 5 feet
Yeah,
of
there
dirt,
you go.
and then you
you
throw,
almost screwed up
and then
your
you
own
throw the
thing.
dog in, and then you
No,
bury
no,
it. So
no,
when
no. You hide the dog so nobody knows that you killed the dog because you're a terrible person if you killed the dog.
Well, no, because then they're probably just gonna think, oh, some guy's dog died or whatever. It's just,
He
a
ran
dead
away.
dog.
Poor Spot.
and then they're not gonna dig further. I mean, who digs underneath a grave? It's the perfect strategy.
Yeah, but you have to dig 10-foot grave
That is
and
true.
kill a dog and kill a person.
Mikey, how tall are you?
I'm not 10 feet.
There you go. How are you even gonna get out of the own grave you dug?
And you get a ladder.
So you need to go buy a ladder, 1. 2, kill the person without anyone knowing. 3, find a dog and kill it without anyone knowing.
Yeah, I mean, how hard?
Dig a 10-foot grave in one night with a ladder and a dead dog and a dead body.
Yeah, look.
Bury
I'm
the body
I'm
4 feet,
Mikey, you didn't.
then put the dog
This
in.
isn't well thought out. You know?
No, it is. No, I'm not a serial killer, but if I was, I wouldn't be one of these amateur lazy
That's what all
serial
serial
killers,
killers tell
right?
us.
Because that's how you get caught. It's laziness.
Dude,
is
if
how
you
get
wanna hide
caught.
a
Heard
body,
it
you
here
just
first,
eat it.
folks. Mikey's not a serial killer.
You just what?
Eat it.
I guess.
And it's like there's no evidence. It's in your stomach. It's in
Well,
your
there's
poo.
bones. You can't eat the bones.
Yeah, but you put
But
the
then
bones.
you're a cannibal. That's even worse.
If you're already a serial killer, I mean.
Why are we still talking about
If you
this?
defeat an opponent in combat, you should be allowed to devour his corpse.
Just for the heart. Just for the heart.
I was gonna say just the heart, so you gain its courage.
Exactly.
Like no.
No,
Look,
not the
all
heart.
I'm gonna
of it.
say is that's how you hide a body, okay?
Okay, terrible technique to hide the body.
No, because if you're gonna be lazy and just dig like a 2 feet deep hole and then just throw the body in, you're gonna get caught and then you're gonna get sent to jail. Alright?
Just
But that's called natural selection.
Yeah, you're alive and they're dead. Because you killed them.
put the body in like a garbage bag and wait till the garbage truck comes and put it in the garbage truck.
But no.
I just wanted to go ahead and point out I am not affiliated with this group. They're holding me hostage in this podcast. I'm afraid I might be next. They have a dog already. Someone please send
No,
help.
we did not kill the dog. We're not killing a dog.
I feel really bad about it as
What
well.
about this we thing? This is all
I
Mikey.
feel
True,
I would
true.
feel worse about killing the dog than I would about killing the person.
Of course.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the same in the movies. When you watch a movie and you're like, oh god, that dog's about to die. When there's like 10 million other people dying around him. It's like, fuck that dog better
I'm
make
not gonna lie, I almost turned I Am Legend off when the dog died. Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. No, I don't really care.
It's been out like 10 years.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to take like a quick, tiny little thing. I made a list of things that we
Segue out
shouldn't
of this.
say.
You're
I
gonna
And you've
say all of
already
them?
broken.
I have 2 lists. One's just definitely not say it, and one like maybe. So they definitely don't say it.
Are you gonna say it?
I'm gonna make sure Jack's gonna bleep them.
Okay.
So
Why'd you say that? If you would have just said it without him
what?
saying he needs to bleep it, we could have probably passed through it. I thought you were testing.
No, I want him to bleep it though. So
Why?
I'm gonna drop a couple in. Oh, sorry, I bumped the table. I'm gonna drop a couple in throughout the podcast, and I'm gonna see if Jack kind of gets them. And if we get like death threats, then obviously Jack missed one.
Then obviously we're doing a good job.
Obviously.
You're trying to test check if he's actually doing his job.
Yeah. It's also kind of funny. Like I just like.
Okay,
That
read
sounds
the
like a
list.
terrible idea.
Oh, you want me to just read the list?
If you want
Alright.
to, you could say all the words and then sporadically. Because I might drop a couple.
Manga, and that's just because, right, I will say manga's because I hate that pronunciation of the word.
I don't even know what that
Right.
word means.
Manga?
It's manga or
Oh,
yeah, it's
manga.
manga.
What? That's the dumbest. Are we gonna bleep that?
I hope Jack.
It's manga!
If you don't,
That's the correct
Jack,
pronunciation.
if you don't bleep manga, I'm going to kill you.
I'm gonna
fucking
pronounce it like
manga,
that from
you-
now on.
No, no, I hate it. It's no, it's manga. There's an A. It's not an O.
But if you're Japanese, it's manga.
What?
In Japan, that's how you pronounce it.
Well, I don't care.
The Japanese people are
people who
wrong.
created it.
They're wrong, okay?
All right. I'm gonna relax
See,
a
if
bit.
you weren't from the UK, I would understand if it was America, because then you could just be like, America's always right.
The only people that okay, I'll
True.
accept it
America
if
is
it's an
always right.
American. Okay, so you guys can say it. I'm fine with that.
Alright.
It's kind of
Wait, I
What?
can't say.
I don't know. Well, how would you normally say it?
I have no idea. How do you spell it?
Manga.
I have no idea.
Okay.
It's probably one of those words that you
And then the
kinda
last
know
two
what
were
they mean,
and
but you don't know how to
apparently
pronounce
I
them
never heard
because no one ever says
apparently
them.
it's some derogatory term for
Mexican.
Mexicans.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it either.
Jasper dropped again. You know.
Oh,
Why
that
are you pointing
explains.
it out? We could have just acted like he said something offensive and we bleeped him out,
Oh.
and then he just wasn't saying
Jasper,
anything.
what the heck? Like you could offend someone
Why'd
with
you
that.
How
say
dare
that?
you?
And then
God damn.
I have like three things.
Oh, no one's gonna understand what we're laughing about.
Okay, and then I have three things that kind of like they don't have to be bleeped, but maybe we should refrain from saying them.
Mhm.
The first one's cunt, because apparently that's a lot
Oh,
more
come on.
offensive
Yeah,
in America.
it's pretty offensive.
You know,
Is it really?
Yeah. We keep-
here where I am, you get called cunt like 5 times a day. So
To
The
a
feminist
woman.
cunts.
No, to a woman is pretty offensive. Like, I don't really get offended by it, but I know people who do, and like they have legit reason to.
the second word's retard, which
Makes sense.
you know.
Eh.
I actually, well, to be fair though, like I'll call like if someone does something like really really dumb, like what I did on the last episode of the podcast, I'd be like, you're fucking retarded. But if someone adds like genuine mental genuine mental disability,
It's
I'm like, yeah,
mentally
they're
ill, not
yeah.
retarded.
So, but
I don't use it in a like offensive way. I guess.
Some
I
peo-
mean, I guess that some people.
we should probably still refrain from saying that as much as possible.
I'm down with
And
that. Just like
you
out
know,
of respect.
the last one on the list is just offensive sexist jokes, or just sexist jokes, really.
Yeah,
Oh come
like,
on! We're trying to be politically
You,
correct.
you
here.
guys want to hear a joke?
maybe.
Women's
Ah,
rights.
fuck. Damn it. Yeah, so, you know,
I don't think
that's
like
it. We might-
jokes are the issue. Just like genuinely sexist comments should probably be refrained from.
Yeah. I'm actually quite surprised that you're getting decent internet connection from the kitchen there, Kathryn.
Mind the kitchen.
I was,
Oh.
yeah. There we go. it took a little bit there.
See,
I
I'm
think
just.
we kind of played off of the woman part and the fact that she's a blonde.
Yeah.
I'm a fake blonde, to be fair. Bottle blonde.
I used to be pretty blonde when I was younger, but years of not going out in the sun kind of stopped that.
Is that why I have black hair?
Yeah. So, I guess moving on to the news section of the podcast. So there was Halo 5 announced, Halo 5 Guardians.
Yep, I'm excited for that. It's supposed to be releasing in the fall of 2014. So sometime next year.
I heard
Yeah,
you said 2014.
exactly.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, 2015.
Yeah.
My bad.
Because I was gonna say, didn't I thought it got pushed back to 2015, or not pushed back, but it was announced for 2015.
Yeah.
And
Apparently, it's a massive and exciting project.
apparently, although I recently just expressed, I no longer want to get an Xbox One. I still want an Xbox One because Halo 5 and Titanfall and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna go for a Wii U. Would probably be the next console I'm gonna get.
Okay, explain
What?
this to me, because I do not understand
'Cause, well,
why you would go for that.
I've
over-
mostly been like a shooter kind of guy. Shooter and like fantasy RPGs and stuff. So I kind of missed out on like Legend of Zelda and all those like big cool games. So I'm like, well, if I get a Wii U, I really want to play Wind Waker HD and like Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros. Donkey Kong looks fun. What was the other one? There was a couple other ones. So I'm like, yeah, it's good for like a good kind of party games. Mario Party, yeah, that as
Oh,
well.
Brawl. Not Brawl. Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, the new
only
one.
reason I'd get a Wii U. I have a 3DS though,
Yeah.
so I don't
I
need
Fair
it.
I have a Wii right now. Well, it's not mine, but it's in the house. So I might get a couple of GameCube games to play.
Makes sense. But why would you get that first?
I don't know. I just really want a Wii U because there's quite a few games, and also it's cheaper.
It,
So,
it
Yeah.
is cheaper.
Well, the Xbox One's $399 now because they got rid of the Kinect. in
yeah,
that
but
bundle.
wait, $399?
Huh?
$399?
Yeah, they dropped it $100.
Really? No, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
No.
the new
Wait,
bundle is $399 because they don't include the Kinect.
no, there's no way that the last one was $499.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, it was 500.
Yeah, it was $499. Like the Titanfall bundle is still $499. I think, or it's like $5.
Bullshit! That's
£399.
£300.
£399.
No,
or
it's
$256 or something.
£296.76.
How much was it in the UK?
It's like it was like £400 over here.
Ha!
In fake money.
Fake money. Because your money's fake.
No, your money's fake.
Technically, our money is fake.
Technically, all money's fake.
See, there was apparently a whole thing with like tea and a harbor, which it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why you would waste so much good quality tea.
I know.
But unless
Tea
they were
sucks.
planning,
Tea is delicious.
that would be cool if like they just heated the harbor up and made the world's biggest pot of tea. But
I don't think they
I
had
don't-
that kind of technology.
Also, not what their plan was.
they don't have the technology of fire.
Yeah, but not.
Not that much. You'd probably need like several hundred flamethrowers to heat up a whole harbor
No.
full of water.
No,
Also, what?
you just like wall off and then heat the water up. I mean, it might take a while, but fire is fire. I mean, it's
Fire is fire.
You heard it here first, folks. Fire is fire.
yeah. I mean,
It's hot.
also yeah.
Fire
be
is
careful.
fire.
Wait, what are they doing? Are they importing the Xboxes from? Are they shipping each individual Xbox from America? Because, hold on, I'm gonna go to Amazon. I'm gonna check how much an Xbox One is.
I mean, it's probably down 100 pounds where you are.
Because I
Probably
distinctly
less than
remember,
100.
like, dude, I got a lot of money for Christmas. I want to buy an
Or like
Xbox One.
50 or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're 300.
What the
They're
ratio?
£379 right now to buy one.
There you go. See, it dropped.
Yeah, by like what, 40 to 60. Well, I mean, yeah, they dropped by about $100, but That's ridiculous. Like, it's still it actually.
It's a next gen machine.
no,
it's only been out a few months.
No, because it might be cheaper to just import an Xbox from the US.
Oh yeah, fair
It's
enough.
£300 there, and it's £80 more expensive. I guess more expensive, dearer. Is that
Well, I mean, isn't Microsoft based in the US?
Microsoft
That's
can go
probably
suck
why.
a dick.
Fucking go Sony then. You Brit
Microsoft can
fuck.
suck a dick.
No, because I want Halo.
Then buy an Xbox One. Buy it off
It's
eBay from some
I was
American
trying,
guy.
but like everyone I messaged, they were like, or like it wasn't. It was. I guess it's something like Craigslist.
It'll probably end up being the same amount, once you pay shipping and handling, because I doubt they're gonna ship it for free.
Yeah, they're not going to ship it for free, but I was just making a point. Like, it's not going to be much more expensive importing it from the US.
So what would be the point?
There is no point. I'm just saying it's bullshit. It's cheaper over there. Because I remember that.
Because America rules.
No, they
That's why.
said it was like, oh yeah, it's going to be like, no, it was $600 when it came out.
No, it was $4.99.
For you, maybe.
No. Well, yeah,
600 pounds or $600?
no, it was $600 when it came out. Because I'm pretty sure I
No,
remember.
it wasn't. It was $4.99. It's always been $4.99.
Yeah.
I got it at release for like $4 something because I traded in a
No.
bunch of
600
games. but-
sounds right. Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Sounds
it's
right.
not
Doesn't
right.
mean it
No,
is.
no.
Finally.
Ah!
Jesus.
Oh, Jasper, you've been here the whole time.
He's been saying so many offensive
Yeah, we had to
Yeah,
just-
we just
I
had to
mean,
cut his audio
Jasper
at that
is
point.
like,
Finally is what he meant, is he finally
Yeah.
stopped using disgusting language.
you know,
I'm
you know,
sorry. I'm such an
foul.
asshole.
fuck you guys in your fake country, and you know,
Fake country.
Country?
it's not fake, but
It's not fake.
It's totally not real.
It's
not
full of
real.
fake people, but
It's just imaginary.
just it's not as bad as France, I guess.
you know what?
I-
America gave you Red versus Blue.
It's
So
true.
shut your mouth.
It did.
We would not be here if America wasn't here.
True.
I probably wouldn't be alive.
Just
Whoops.
think, what if Red versus Blue was based in France? Would you ever
I
go
would
to
kill
RTX
myself.
Yeah, that would
Like
be
you
very
had to,
stupid.
you had to watch like English subtitles
Oh
on a
no.
French.
I would
overlaid
just
Red
kill
versus Blue.
myself.
I want to see this now. Someone make a French Red versus Blue so I can send it to
No,
Mikey.
because it would just be, I don't know, like O'Malley will show up and then like the Reds and the Blues will be like, oh no, we surrender. And then that's it. That'll be the end. He kills them, and then that's the end.
would that constitute as something racist we should believe?
That's not the French aren't a race.
French aren't
Well,
a
I'm-
race.
What do you mean the French are?
Wait, yeah, they're a race. They actually they might be a race. They're a race of fake people that don't exist, and they have a horrible language.
Alright, we have no French
Oh
viewers.
my god.
No French people like us.
Look, I just don't like France as a country. I've never met a French person, which I'm actually
Apparently.
maybe thankful for. Look, if you're from France and you're cool, you're cool. But France itself
Mikey
is not
doubts it.
cool.
Jesus, Mike.
Ew.
If you keep insulting people like that, there won't be anyone left to listen to this
I
damn
know.
I don't-
podcast.
you know,
When and if we get famous and we start getting a more broad spectrum of
What
fans,
I would do is
we're gonna have a bunch of French fans go back and listen.
no,
and be like,
because
what? Fuck this podcast.
It could be like the thing that Michael had, where like some French guy came up to him and was like, "Go and shout at my son while I film it," you know. Like
That is true.
the people might come up to me and they might be like, you know, insult France while we
Give me
film
a
it.
black eye.
Is that his fetish? Does that Frenchman get off of that?
And piss on my flag.
It's on my country tomorrow.
Speaking of fetishes,
Oh god.
see, apparently I do that a lot, and people are like, "How?"
It's probably gonna get creepy.
No.
Really.
You do that a lot. Every time you say "speaking of," I'm already thinking, "Jesus Christ, what next?"
It's not a fetish, but it's like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say
Okay.
this.
No,
Maybe
no,
I shouldn't
go.
say this. Nah, I'll
Say
leave
it.
it until
It's too
I'll
late.
leave
No,
it
you
until
have to
later.
No,
go.
no.
What is it?
You have
You
to.
you mentioned it, so now you gotta tell it.
I'm good.
For
That's
the
how it
viewers,
goes, the
Mikey,
rules of
for
the
Don't be
internet.
So
like Joel.
speaking of fetishes, then like, what are you guys into?
You started off, man. You brought it up.
Maybe you should get
I
an answer
asked.
first.
No, I asked you.
You're not gonna
You should,
pull a
you
Gavin
should have
on
just said
me.
refer to the earliest part of the podcast about murder. And
Murder. I will actually. Okay, let's move on from that, and maybe we'll. Let's move on from that, right? And I want to say something like,
Kathryn, are you 18?
17. But
yeah, she's
Oh,
she's the
shit.
same age as me.
it's okay though. The legal age of consent in New York is 17, so we're good.
In
Okay,
Europe,
good.
when
Whew.
here it's 16, so you know. I don't know why it went silent. I'm just informing people.
Oh,
You were
man,
gonna
that
start
pause.
a
I was
new
just waiting for
topic.
sup.
Getting away from all the fetishes and
Anyway,
all that we
Last
didn't talk
podcast,
about.
I asked the question, and that went down horribly. And I didn't fully explain my answer. I said if I was going to be one person from history, I would be Bismarck. Otto von Bismarck from Germany. Okay, and I realized I fucked up. And I didn't explain properly. So let me go through why Bismarck is literally the most awesome person ever.
Do you have a boner for Bismarck?
I
Is that your
have
fetish?
like a raging like 3 inches for Bismarck. Like no, seriously, history class because we touch. Nah, I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say we touch on Bismarck.
You
we
touched
touched
Bismarck.
Bismarck.
I was gonna say we
Very
touch on
sensually.
Bismarck in history.
Fetishes.
Last year. Because we do like a Germany topic. It was from Germany, like 1800s to mid 1900s. Yeah, that's right. And pretty much it was me and a friend of mine. Like we sat next to each other, and the whole year was just taking the crap out of France and sucking Bismarck's dick, figuratively.
Well,
Quote unquote.
Anyway, right. He was born in 1815, right at the end of the Napoleonic Wars, right?
okay.
Which doesn't mean, you know, that in itself isn't awesome, right?
Right.
He was upper class, rich born. He went to university.
As you
He
do.
got 2 university degrees. Okay.
Right.
As you
But
do.
pretty much in university, he spent his time getting drunk,
Nice.
fucking bitches,
As you do.
and
That's university,
challenging people
Mikey.
to duels, right?
Mikey, that's the 1900s university. That's how it works.
The-
Hell, except for the dueling, it still goes
No,
like
but
that.
the
I mean,
dueling,
even still, the dueling.
the dueling
Yeah.
makes it even cooler. Like it's not.
Bro, you frontin'?
No, but it's cooler than that. I mean, he, you know, I'm assuming like glove slapping was involved, like to
Isn't
start
that cool?
off. Like this,
You watch too much TV, Mike.
you know, this is like some like proper like vintage dueling here. This isn't.
I
This
say
this isn't some bro, fucking
Bro
douchebag.
down.
Yeah, bro down. Right. This is like proper. Like I'm assuming
Proper
like,
gentleman.
weapons were probably
Bro, you
involved.
turning your hat backwards? I'll turn mine backwards too.
Anyway,
A top
right?
hat, turn the
Like I
top
said,
hat backwards.
university, just getting wasted, fucking bitches, and like just being awesome, being a
Okay.
badass.
You sound like you're salivating over there. Calm down a
Yeah.
little bit.
I'm actually like the
Oh,
the desk is getting lifted up a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Continue.
Pretty much once he came out of university, he could either go into the army or go into civil service, and he was like, "Fuck the army." No, and so pretty much at his job for like the next 20 years, he just got drunk all the time. So he earned the nickname the Mad Junker, which Junker was like the name for upper class families,
Yeah,
in case you didn't know. And
I know.
he pretty
didn't
much
know.
ruled. He wasn't the king, but he pretty much ruled Germany for like, or Prussia, I should say, for like 50 years.
without even being
And
in
and
charge.
you know he wasn't the king, but he pretty much just told the king what to do, which is pretty cool, I guess. Because I mean, who needs to be king? He's awesome enough to just do whatever the fuck he wants. And he got into like 3 wars and won them all. I think there was a war with France. Everyone was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be like, you know, a stalemate."
Yeah, wasn't that the war from 1870, 1871?
That is correct.
Damn, I'm good.
Yeah. So yeah, there was a war with France.
That's the
and,
one
and
part of being a ex-history university student. I know that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Man, like France and." I'm pretty sure it's France and Prussia, like, you know, these are 2 big countries. This war is going to last for a while. Like, they're going to be locked in a stalemate, and, like, Prussia just rolled in and won in, like, 3 weeks. Because,
This makes me want to play Civilization.
because Bismarck is such a fucking badass. Pretty much. He also had amazing facial hair, and he had a cool pointy hat.
Didn't he have like a handlebar mustache?
It was more kind of like a walrus mustache, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't he have like giant sideburns?
I think so. And also in one of my textbooks, it's like a painting of him, and it has a big, like, badass fur coat on, which is cool. So,
Let's see, Google.
Bismarck is awesome, pretty much. And then, you know, Hitler totally idolized him as well. Like, he was Hitler's hero.
I always wanted to be idolized by Hitler.
Otto von Bismarck.
Yep. Oh, also,
Yep, he does have
he
a
had
walrus
he had a
mustache.
ship. Like, I'm pretty sure it was a
He had a
battleship.
ship.
He
He
had
had a boat.
Oh, guys.
I'm pretty sure
got a
Germany
badass
has a
over
ship,
here.
goddamn.
Hitler named a ship after him. All right.
I don't want
Yes,
Hitler
so?
naming things after me. What?
I actually,
I wouldn't want to
I'm
be
not sure if I
remembered.
meant to, but I used a quote from Hitler in one of my history essays.
As in a bad way or in a good way?
It wasn't like it
Was
it
it
was
like exterminate all
Yeah,
Jews, my
really?
friends?
no, it was if I remember, it was he in brackets Bismarck who rendered who created the conditions which rendered possible the creation of Great Germany, I think. Yeah. And
Okay.
you know, I also, like, the teacher kind of pulled me up. Like, we actually got a sheet, and that was one of the quotes on it. Like, yeah, try and use these in your essays. Like, it will make it better. And then I got pulled up by the teacher, and he was like, yeah, you probably don't want to use a quote by Hitler. And I was
Generally,
just,
that's a good rule.
I was just like, but, you know, why not?
You know,
Oh,
yo,
Hitler was a cool dude. I mean,
Hitler.
Look,
he killed 6 million people
know.
in concentration camps, but
I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy. Right?
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying what he did was right.
he just made a couple of mistakes, man. Can't you
Yeah,
just look
he-
past
Well,
it now?
He's a
You
human.
know, look at what he did for Germany. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
Germany went from pretty much the second shittest country in Europe, because let's face it, even when like 4 billion German marks was like worth $1, and everyone was just homeless and poor, it was probably still better than France. So
You.
he took Germany from being, you know, shit,
Below
second
France.
shittest country in Europe, and built a country that was capable of doing pretty well in a war, all things considered. I mean, yes, he did kill some people,
Okay.
you know.
So we have no Jewish people listening to the podcast. No
Yeah.
French people.
He was kind of anti-Semitic.
It's
and...
no-
Oh my god.
No, we don't have. We're losing
Well,
our fan base.
yeah.
If you're not white or Aryan, you just need to get the fuck out.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey,
Dude.
Hey,
Hey,
Mikey's
now.
the one talking about
Jack,
it.
could you please just like take that completely out of context? Just Logan saying, if you're not white or Aryan, just get out.
So now he's got to bleep you too.
Oh, Come on, Logan. Like, we.
You started
not
it talking
racist.
about Hitler,
You did
No.
killing Jews.
See, I'm saying, Hitler is a human being, and
Oh my
he
God.
did do some positive things.
I'm just saying we're offending everyone except
mean,
for
he
white
was-
people and Aryan people.
I'm offended.
I'm not
Nobody
saying what he did was right, but he
built a
was
country.
loyal to his country, and he did what he thought was right to improve it.
No.
Are you sure
No.
he wasn't just loyal
And
to
by
his
no.
insanity? And what he
No.
thought was right
mean-
is actually wrong?
No. No.
Mikey, you're digging a
Look,
very
let's
deep
just-
hole for
No,
yourself.
I don't see it. I'm clarifying.
One could say
No.
he's
I
digging
don't
a
agree with it.
10-foot
I don't
deep
feel
hole.
like we should kill all the minorities.
Okay. Good
I'm
son.
cool with people. I mean, if you're cool, then I'm
Let's
cool.
segue into something
Yeah,
else.
let's like. Oh my god.
Okay, I just want to say one last thing, right?
Okay.
Again, I can't stress this
You're
enough.
just gonna dig yourself deeper.
I'm not saying, I like everyone unless you're an asshole. Right?
Oh, hey, look. Pulled up MSN, first thing on the front page. Nazi's grandson combats neo-Nazis.
Oh, cool.
So you see, even a Nazi grandson doesn't like the Nazis.
Cool.
There you go.
Not
Anyway.
Mikey though.
Segue. Speaking of something creepy, kind of creepy. I had a
Okay, this is just getting
Yeah,
weird. The
like,
second
wait,
thing on
well,
MSN.
more weird than creepy. I had a conversation. I was talking to Kathryn,
Wait, what were we talking about? I don't remember.
and I was watching a fan fiction reading
yeah.
by this guy, and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a Sonic one, and Espio
Yeah.
Espio was fucking Rouge,
Nice.
and the author described Rouge's vagina as looking like a scared ghost. What? Yeah. No. I think it was.
Okay,
I think
Jack,
it was
put in a picture of a
surprised.
scared ghost.
I think it was a surprised ghost.
Dude, that's what you said to me. He asked me.
Yeah, and then I was just like,
if my vagina ever looks like a surprise ghost.
I'll read out the exact quote.
Oh.
Slightly weird / possible creepy side note. Kathryn replies, ? And then I said, "You're a chick that has a vagina, right?" And then Kathryn responds, "Yes." ?
Oh god.
And then
I think
I
was a proper response.
and then I was like, "Does it ever sometimes look like a surprised ghost?"
Oh my god. That's awful.
So
That is the worst thing you can ever ask a female.
yeah.
Hey, you have a vagina, right? Does it ever look like a surprise ghost? Like, do you ever just get a mirror and look at it and be like, hey, that kind of looks like a ghost?
I was curious if this person's facts were accurate. I don't think they are. And then they described Espio's penis to look.
He's reading fan fiction. Do you think he knows what an actual female
They
vagina
they
looks
described
like outside of porn?
Espio's penis to be what's it as his mauve avenger. So yeah, and then I was like, so pretty much it's Hawkeye then.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
So yeah, can't you see why I like fanfiction now?
No, my biggest issue with that was that Espio was wearing an invisibility hat when Espio already has the power to turn invisible, so why was he wearing an invisibility hat?
I think the problem was it's because Rouge wouldn't be invisible because apparently he wanted to have sex
So
on her
shouldn't
in her
Rouge-
garden.
Be wearing the hat then, not Espio?
I don't know. It's a fanfiction.
What are we even talking about? Like, I don't even know what the fan fiction was originally about.
It was Sonic and his
Sonic!
sweaty, itchy balls or something at high school. And then Robotnik captures Tails, I think. Or
Sonic
Oh,
and
no,
his sweaty
Tails!
itchy balls.
yeah, and then apparently the reader skipped by the reader I mean the guy that did the video. He skipped chapter 4 by accident, and apparently that's when Sonic gives Espio the invisibility hat. And then it just goes straight into that, and I have no clue what's going on. I'm just like, what?
I still don't get why Espio is wearing the hat.
I don't get what I just I'm
person-
lost for words. I honestly I don't know.
This person clearly does not have very much knowledge of Sonic. That's my response.
Yeah, I think they might be like 12 or something.
See, I looked up pictures of surprised
I-
ghosts. Maybe their mouth could resemble a vagina, but I mean, why would you go with ghost? Why
I
not just
don't
be like
know.
a surprised face?
I mean, it's not as bad as like rampaging erection or something.
Rampaging.
I don't.
Destroying the town.
Yeah.
Godzilla the dick.
Oh my god, it's got sticker.
There's probably a porn out
Oh my
there
god,
that
it's
is a
Coxera.
Godzilla spin-off.
I want to see that porn.
Yeah, Coxilla's better than
Co-
There you go.
yeah.
What was I saying? God dicker.
God dicker.
That sounds like I don't know, like some English person, like God dicker. Like
Chicken chaser.
oh. I don't know. That was like my.
Oh, it did.
That was just my standard English person noise. Oh.
Can you do a Cockney impression, Mikey?
Oh, hello. I do. Hey. Not done the apples and the pears.
Do a little dibby doo.
I don't know. Is that Cockney? I don't know.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I can do Liverpool.
Do Liverpool.
Hey, calm down. Hey, calm down, lads. Hey, calm down, lads. Hey, calm down. So yeah.
I think you listen too much to Gavin.
What are you on about?
I say that so often now.
water.
Sorry?
I say that so often. What do you on about? I feel like no one says that in America.
I prefer to say, you what, mate?
You what, mate?
I'll fucking put you in the camera, yo. I think,
There's a picture of a kangaroo that does that. It's
you
so
what,
funny.
mate?
You what, mate?
Jesus.
I'll punch your goddamn head in. I swear to me mum.
That's it. I swear on me, mum.
I actually accidentally, because you know how you guys say mom with an O?
Yeah.
And, you know, so accidentally I was creating a Mother's Day card for my mum because, I love her. I love you, mummy.
Do you think she's listening?
Aw,
What?
that would be sad.
And, actually, I can't, it's really, I don't like saying mummy that much because it reminds me of, the Empty Children from Doctor Who, and...
Are you my mummy?
It reminds me of a 2-year-old.
Anyway, I was creating a Mother's Day card for my mum, and I was like so into like what I was writing because I was supposed to write mum on the front, but I was like really like intensely concentrating as you do when you're like 8 or something. You're like, you know, with like the tongue sticking out, like you know, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Right, yeah.
You're right.
That's the most adorable
And,
image I ever thought of.
I was like so into what I was like drawing, like I didn't realize that I'd wrote mom. And it wasn't until I got home, my mum was like, "Oh, you know it says mom on the front, by the way." And I was like,
Are you saying
You're
mom
saying
or
mum.
"Mom."
You're still
You're
saying
still
mum.
saying mum.
Even with an O, you're saying mum.
Yeah.
It's in my DNA. Mom, like
But
You're
spelling
still
I don't want to.
saying mom.
I don't want to put on like a really bad fake American accent and say mom.
Is that how we talk?
That's how you sound to
Jesus,
me.
Mikey,
Ma!
You're offending, you're
Hey,
offending
Ma!
people out there.
Ma.
Happy Mother's Day, you bitch!
Jesus, Mikey.
Uh,
Do you love offending so many people at the same time?
was that offensive? I'm really sorry if that's
I
offensive.
I don't even know.
I'm not offended.
Maybe here in the South it could be, but
It's okay. America sucks. So,
I can have to agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys and your paid healthcare.
paid health
No.
Well, not paid, but you know what I mean. Like you have to
We
pay.
have to pay
for
for
it.
our own health care.
Yeah, I
pay
meant
for-
that. I didn't know how to put it. I was gonna say like free healthcare, but I was like, wait, no, that's not right.
The opposite.
The
of free
opposite.
That's
healthcare.
Canada.
That's a
That's
country
Expensive
above.
healthcare.
Yeah,
There you go.
expensive healthcare. That's it. It was kind of funny
Fucking
because
shit healthcare.
I have 2 stories about the NHS, which are kind of funny. They're nothing to do with me. They're just kind of funny stories about the NHS. The first one is when it was first like implemented. they were pretty much giving out like glasses and shit. Like, you know, people would go in like, oh, my eyesight's bad, and then they'd be like, hey, have like 5 pairs of glasses. Here you go, and like everything would be paid for, but like they were just giving away so much like shit because it was just like it was all free. But it was like, yeah, you kind of need to stop doing that because that's costing us a lot of money. So we don't have like
You don't. Say.
we don't have any money for like important shit like operations.
But you get 5
Wasted
glasses.
it all
Let's
on
give away
glasses.
So they kind of relax a bit more. It's like, all right, you have to pay for certain things.
I just want to know who thought it was a brilliant idea to give away free shit.
Well, it wasn't like they were just
I
throwing
think
them
it's
out
a
on the
brilliant idea.
streets. They weren't like
no.
just having like someone go through with armfuls of like glasses and whatever, just like prancing through the streets, throwing them at people.
In a shady turncoat.
Why
like,
not?
Hey, you want to have some glasses, mate? Want to have some glasses?
Oh, Mike,
Got
you
some
want to have
idea
some
for you.
glasses, eh?
I got some glasses for you, bro.
And
Oh, you want some glasses?
that sounded like an Italian person.
No, what is
Hey,
that?
you want some of the glasses?
You want to put on the glasses? You'll see much better.
I'm not even gonna try.
And then they put it on, and then you're like, it's a me. And anyway, the second story was so what they wanted to do is create like an online kind of NHS database thing. So pretty much like instead of just keeping everything like on paper stuff, and it would just make everything a lot more efficient. But they're like, all right, so it's gonna take about £12 billion to like make this thing.
What?
What?
Why?
What?
Well, because it's like it would help. People's lives would be
No,
saved
why
or
would
something.
it cost
I don't
$12 billion or whatever?
I don't know,
pounds?
because they have to get all this data like on paper and shit, and like put it on. They have to digitize it,
Is that
so it costs.
difficult?
Well,
That's
it would take a
12
long time. It's like 50 years of medical information.
$12 billion difficult though?
No, not dollars.
Pounds,
no,
whatever.
Pounds.
More expensive.
Squid.
Like the-
Quid.
Squid?
Quid. Yeah, quid.
Aren't quid and pounds the
I
Yes.
don't even know what that is.
They're synonyms.
Oh, they're like bucks or dollars?
Yes. How is this hard to? How
I
is that
didn't-
hard
Because
to
they're so
grasp?
I just don't. I just never.
Because you're in a different fucking
I've
place.
never heard of it before.
12 that thing cost 12 quid. What do you think we're meaning? Like,
I don't
I'm
know.
just gonna go and
heard of
fish
that
12
before.
squid out the local pond and give it to this shopkeep. You oldie shopkeep.
be.
I
I'll
don't know,
trade you
you
some
weird over
squid.
there.
Or it could be 10 squid tentacles that they were thinking. You know, just
I don't know.
Need some
Catch
Maybe-
two of
calamari.
them
It
and
could
then
be
chop off
expensive
the
over
tentacle.
there.
Anyway. Yeah, they're like, I think it was 6 billion quotes.
Cloud.
Clouds.
I think it was like
You can't
it was
even
like
say
6
it.
billion quid, and then they're
Also-
like, all right, we'll pay that. And then they get like halfway through, and then they're like, yeah, we're gonna need a lot more money, by the way. And the projected, they need, I think now they need 24 billion more pounds to finish this thing.
I don't.
And then
Why is it so expensive?
Who did the math on that?
yeah,
project?
so I'm pretty sure the government's like, fuck that. Like really, who was budgeting this?
I don't
Seriously, like,
understand.
yeah, I think about 6 billion quid. That'll cover it. Yeah. By the way, we need like 24 billion quid now. Like, I don't know. People
we
are
need
dumb.
more.
I don't.
Which one do you use more? Do you use quid or pounds more?
Fuck. I don't know.
Or do you spread it out even?
Quid-
It's probably
stupid.
What?
Quid sounds stupid.
You what, mate?
You what, mate?
You
What
mate?
you say about my mom?
I'd probably say
I'll fuck you up.
if you're gonna say pound, up in Scotland, it's more common to hear someone say pound.
Pound.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Just Scots and their vowels. I don't know. But I try to keep it as you know, for you guys, I want you to be able to understand me. So I try to keep out the you know, this Scots slang, or as you'd say.
I understand most of it. My parents lived in England for like 3 years, so I've watched a lot of English television.
There's
so I
been a
learned
murder.
Quite a bit of it. What?
That's is that Taggart? I think. There's a TV show called Taggart, I think, and the guy would like go, "There's been a murder." That's how he would, you know.
I have no
It's
idea.
kind of like a crime. It's like a crime drama. I don't know. I haven't watched. That's old people telly. Telly? Yeah, telly.
Telly. Totally
Do you
telly.
guys say that? I don't think you do. Do
That's
you?
an
No, we say TV.
adorable way to say it, though. Telly.
I'm just
Some
gonna
with
watch some
babies.
telly.
You sound like a total
I'm gonna
douche
go
when you
Flip
say
on the
telly.
telly.
I'm gonna go up to Apple and Stairs, watch some telly.
Apple and stairs?
Yeah, Apple and
Oop,
Stairs,
Apple-
Apple and Pears. I mean, it's Cockney rhyming slang. That honestly, like Cockney
love
rhyming,
Cockney rhyming.
it's like the weirdest thing ever.
It's brilliant, though.
Yeah,
Have you seen the movie Cockney versus Zombies?
I have not. I haven't even heard.
You
of this.
should
that
look
a
that
thing?
up. It is hilarious. Like, the old grandpa is probably the funniest part of that entire movie. You should look it up. It's on Netflix, I think.
I typed in Cockney, and the second thing, the first thing was Cockney rhyming slang, and then the second one down was Cockneys versus zombies.
I'm telling you, it's a real thing.
It's only got a 5.9 on IMDb.
Yeah, that reminds me of.
It's cheesy, but it's funny.
Yeah, England's weird. You know,
British comedy is weird.
and British
sometimes.
comedy's the best.
British comedy is the best. I have to give it to the Brits.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's bad, but it does get a bit
yeah,
weird from time
dude,
to
fucking
time.
Like,
that
if you
makes it
watch the
funny.
old school Monty Pythons back when they did drugs, some of that shit was like, really?
I watched a couple of Monty Python stuff. Also, Python sounds really weird.
What?
How does
How
that
does it-
sound weird?
Well, it's because you're saying it weird, like
How do you say it?
Python?
Python.
Python?
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 Yeah, Python.
Monty
Monty
Pythons?
Python.
But it's like the snake.
Python.
Python.
Yeah, it's a python.
No.
There's an O in
It's
it.
not an I, it's an O. Python.
On.
It's a hard
Yeah, no,
O.
I'm like
Not the
I'm kind of
hardest of
skipping
O's.
the O out. It's a python.
No. No.
No,
Are you discriminating against the letter O now?
no. I mean, I love O. O's
I
great.
love
want
O.
a tally and the link dump of how many people we offended this podcast.
If you're offended,
But letter O.
go fuck
Please
yourself.
don't let us know.
If you're offended, yeah, just go
Let
fuck
us know
yourself.
in the comments below. We're taking a tally.
In the comment section below. Sorry.
What the fuck
Why
is
did you
that?
say it like that?
I don't know. I just did.
Are you trying to be dramatic, Mikey?
I think I was trying to be like Robert Rodriguez, but no. You know.
Jesus.
So since we're on this topic, so you know, if you say like,
Were we
if
ever
you're
on a topic?
if you're gonna
Talking about.
if you're gonna explain to someone like, or if you're going somewhere and then someone asks, is it quicker to go this way or this way, but it's both the same, do you have like a phrase that you'd say to just pretty much say to that person, yeah, it's both the same, like they're both the same, there's no
Either
difference.
or.
No.
All right.
I just go, it's both the
Yeah.
same. What-
Same distance.
Yeah,
Well-
it's both the
do,
same.
do you have a specific phrase for that?
Well,
like,
Why do you
fuck off?
need a specific phrase?
Go suck a dick. I don't care about your life.
No, well, over here we'd say 6 and 2 3s.
What?
6 and 2 3s. Explain,
Well,
please.
because it's
Why would
it's
you-
6 and 2 3s. They're both the same, so it doesn't matter. So it's like, is this way quicker or is this way quicker? 6 and 2 3s. It's the same.
But what?
That
but
doesn't
lots
make
of
any
Two
sense.
threes is 33. How the fuck? did
No, I'm 2 3s. That's in
Like 2
3 and
times.
3.
Like 3 plus
you-
3?
I know what you
6
meant,
and-
jackass.
So like 6 and 3 plus 3?
I'm gonna
Or 3 times 3.
no,
Dude.
Why not just say 6 and 6? Like
Yeah, really, lots of things are the same.
no, because it's
6
like
and 2 3s adds an extra word when you could just say 6 and 6, mate.
why would
Jog on.
Jog on.
no,
Tally
no.
out, mate.
Why would you say no? Because it's like they're both different, but they're the same. But in 6 and 2
They're
3s, it's
congruent.
this.
But if they're the same distance, 6 and 6, they're the same
But
number.
they're not the same way. They're different ways. That's why it's 6 and 2 threes. They're two different
Why not
ways.
6-9 then?
What, 6-9?
Because the other one's just flipped upside down.
No, I don't want to ask someone for a
They're the
69
same,
when
but
they're asking
the
for
same, but they're
directions.
just different.
What?
Like, hey mate, which way is quicker? 69. And then, awkwardly like unbuckling your trousers and like pulling them down.
Listen, my question is, did it happen often enough that you need a phrase?
I don't know. Or the other version.
Multiple places in England that are the same distance but different.
The other version is
All right. So
six and
let me
half a
interrupt.
dozen, which might make more sense.
Why don't you just say it's the same? It's shorter.
Because I don't know. But
Or like I said,
You
6 and
people
6,
are
mate.
fucking
Jog
where
on.
I was going with this, right,
Fuck off.
is apparently in different areas, people have, like, some people say 6 and 2 threes, and some people say 6 and half a dozen. And I thought it was quite funny, because I got an argument with a friend. I said 6 and 2 threes for some reason, and then, like, my friend looked at me and was like, what did you say? And I was like, it's 6 and 2 threes. And he's like, no, it's 6 and half a dozen. I'm like, no, it's 6 and 2 threes. And it's quite ironic that we're arguing about two different ways to say the same thing. That,
About saying the same.
but
thing.
yeah,
About
we're
different
arguing
ways.
about
Dude,
different.
that's meta as fuck.
And actually, it didn't hit me. It didn't hit me until like It happened like 5 months ago, and it didn't hit me until like last night. I was in my bed and I was like, "That's pretty damn ironic."
Mikey.
What are you thinking about that guy in a sexual way, Mike?
Think about that.
I just think with random things that happen sometimes.
He was looking back and wished he did say 69 and started unbuckling his pants.
Well, I mean, I don't wear a belt on my underwear, so I don't know why I would unbuckle my pants. Also, I wear boxers, so.
What?
You said unbuckling my pants.
Yeah, when you were talking to him, you fucking idiot.
Oh,
No, I mean, I don't wear a belt on my underwear.
it doesn't have to be that specific.
No, no, right, okay, but you're just being dumb. They're trousers, not pants.
How am I being?
Because,
You're being retarded,
You're
Mike.
talking about arguing about two things that mean the same thing about two things that
mean the
mean the
thing,
same place.
yeah. But you said
That doesn't even make
Hey,
sense.
No.
Mikey, right now you're arguing about two ways to say the same thing.
Unbuckling your pants. Unbuckling
No,
your
because
pants.
this is important, though. I mean, it does matter which way you say it. It is, because one's the right way
doesn't.
and one's the wrong way. It's like saying which way is
Fine,
quicker.
unbutton your pants.
No, what he's
There,
saying is
fixed
trousers mean underwear. No,
I-
trousers mean
Jack,
pants.
cut
and
that bit
pants
of
mean
audio.
underwear.
Alright, you know what?
Put it forward,
England.
and
place.
let's fix this.
Scotland. What do you have?
So,
Mikey's so disappointed
no, I
that
just,
you can't argue.
I'm. It's kind of weird. Like, you don't say Fortnite over there either, do you?
No.
No.
Say like 2 weeks.
I prefer Fortnite.
Sounds so old and
Does it?
stylish.
Ye olde Fortnite.
Yeah, I'll be there in a fortnight.
Sounds cool.
I'm trying to think of like what context that would be in when you're saying to someone, "Yeah, I'll be there in a fortnight." Like I'm thinking of someone like walk.
There is no context. That's why no one fucking says it anymore.
No, lots of people say fortnight.
Be like, oh, I'll be there in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Like I'll
See
say,
you there.
"Yeah, I go bowling every fortnight."
Why not just I go bowling every 2
Because
weeks
fuck,
or every
because
other
fuck
week?
you. That's why.
Because that's long.
You're the only person I know that still uses Fortnite.
But
I'm gonna start using
I
Fortnite.
use it from time.
Fortnite's
I
great.
use it. It's a cool word. I
Mikey's
say it-
bringing it back.
I
Everyone's
usually say
saying
it when I want to
Fortnite.
sound fancy as fuck.
I used to have a list of words I really like to say. Like I don't know, words that just can't seem funny, like tub. Tub sounds
Tub?
funny. Yeah, tub.
Like bathtub? Or like a tub of
Any no, just tub. T-U-B. It's a weird word, and I like that.
Like a tub of vinegar? Like,
You have a tub of vinegar?
Keep saying the word over and over and over again, and then it'll sound
It's
weird.
like nunu. I think that was one of the first words I
What's
I
a
thought.
new-new?
fuck is
What is
new-new?
new-new?
You can't make up words, Mikey.
No, it's from the Teletubbies.
What?
wait. First of all, I'd like to say,
Where in
like,
the Teletubbies
you know how
is-
you start saying like, oh, the more you say this word, it just loses all meaning. Like, it's weird. That
Yeah.
was Nunu was the first thing like that happened that
Because
to
it's
me.
not a
with
real
that.
word.
But
No, it's not a real
sounds
word.
It never
weird
had meaning in the first
first
place.
time you said it.
Alright, so you guys really don't know what the Teletubbies are?
I know what the Teletubbies
I know
are.
what the Teletubbies
Yeah, I
are,
know what
but
it is, but-
They scared me.
All right, when do they say new?
I was
Maybe
already
the
too old for
Hoover.
that.
The little blue fucker that like suck.
You always went. When I
Which was
was
the
watching,
blue one?
Yeah, but that's what he's.
He was sucking on
Wait.
things like he should.
Yeah,
Who's the blue one?
that sounded very creepy. But no. Yeah, but I like for some reason I just said Nunu, and I was like, wow, that's like it's not a real word, but it was like I was like Nunu, and
Nunu?
Do you mean
see.
the purple one?
no, that's Tinky Winky, the gay one.
What? There's
Aren't they all
Purple,
gay?
green,
No,
yellow,
he
and
was
red.
no because it was a dude, but he had like a handbag, and he was like really but he was like the
but
most
there's
flamboyant
no blue
of.
one. There's purple, green, yellow, and red.
Yeah, but Nunu was the
So
little
which one
who-
was the most
Nunu
faggy?
was that was the purple one, Tinky Winky.
That's what I said. You said no, another purple one.
What? No, I said he was. No,
What?
I'm talking about Nunu, the Hoover,
Who is Nunu?
or the vacuum, I guess. He like sucked their shit. he, he like. You know, he
Did
was like the
suck the gay
little.
one?
He was like
he vacuumed their shit.
he was like the robot vacuum thing that like just went about. He wasn't one of the Teletubbies.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Tinky Winky was the faggot.
God.
And also, the green one, Dipsy, he was black. And then all my friends were like, no, none of them were black. And I was like, no, but the green one had a black face. And it was kind of weird because the guy that plays him, or was in the costume, is also black. And I was like, wow, that's like so meta.
Here you go, Mikey. Put that in the link dump.
Also,
Exactly.
Alright, look,
shit.
that's what Nunu is.
It's a picture of Nunu sucking the shit. Actually, it's flipped on blow, so I guess you could say he's blow.
Yeah. Anyway. What were we
God.
talking about? Yeah, I said something about Nunu, and yeah.
How did we end up with the
I
Teletubbies?
don't because the Teletubbies actually the Teletubbies actually did scare me. They were quite
were terrifying.
terrifying.
They're
The baby
freaky.
son was.
The
Fucking
baby
scary.
son was my
Didn't she
favorite
turn it to
thing.
be? Didn't she turn it to be
It
hot?
kept laughing. It was.
Didn't she turn it to be really, really hot though?
I don't.
How
fucking
old
know.
is she?
I never
She's
watched
like-
Also,
it.
I didn't know she was a girl.
Yeah, she's like 20 or something.
It was a baby. You couldn't.
Yeah, I
even
mean you
if
can't
it
tell
was a
from
boy
babies,
a girl.
or unless they're well, no, I guess no.
Teletubbies now.
What was that?
She is really hot.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she's not as hot as Ashley Green, but you know. Yeah, she's my waifu.
Yeah, it turned out pretty decently.
Ashley Green or the baby from Teletubbies.
The baby from Teletubbies.
Yeah, I actually, yeah,
There's a link.
actually that might have been. I saw one that people were saying was fake. It's 9gag. There's a 9gag one.
Oh, is it? Whoops.
Ooh.
So yeah, it might be fake if it is from 9gag, but I did hear that she turned out to be.
I don't know.
really
There's
hot.
multiple
No,
pictures
yeah, there's a
of
bunch
the
of
same woman. So.
pictures.
Anyway, so this is a Rooster Teeth community podcast all about Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter.
Well,
Didn't you say you had like something that wasn't quite as funny to talk about, and it was going to be kind of a serious podcast?
Oh
and
no,
you
I
just kinda
said it
got
might
to
be
you
it might be more entertaining than funny. I guess I should bring.
Was it the whole murder thing?
No. Actually, I might ask Jack to cut that out because you know if I do kill someone, you know.
Don't want to know their secret.
But anyway,
Oh yeah, Ashley Green's
so,
not bad.
don't insult me, sir.
Don't get him started.
Wait, which one? Like regular Ashley Green or the one with the contacts and the short hair?
She looks. I think she looked better in Twilight than she does now. Well, I don't know.
I happen to agree. The contacts.
She's more cute in Twilight, but she's pretty damn hot in like real life.
right.
Anyway, I had said I had the story beforehand. So
Didn't you just try to segue to RT related stuff?
I guess, but we'll segue after this. I mean,
All right.
yeah, Ashley Green's pretty damn hot.
I'm just adding links to make it easier for Jack.
Right. Where was I? Yes. Okay. So
Sorry.
I got an email from my sister, and it was like, "Hey, come join this website," and it's called Badoo.
What?
Yeah, it's like a dating / kind of like, well, it's like a dating website, but you can also just say, "Yeah, I'm just looking for friends," and whatever.
Right.
And it was like you
Why
have to
are
be
you-
18.
Sister
I don't. She was just like, hope you could, like maybe you should use this. You might meet some friends because obviously I don't get out a lot.
That's so sad.
I was about to say that's kind of sad.
Anyway, nah, it's cool.
Mikey, the internet
It's
loner.
cool. I mean, I've got you guys, and if you ever try to leave me, well, let's just say I've got 6.
We'll
He's got our
probably-
IP
Let's just say I've got
addresses.
6 10 feet deep holes ready.
And also, you have 6 dead dogs in your freezer.
I like to keep them fresh,
God.
Anyway, and so I was like, it says you have to be 18 to enter. I was like, God damn it, that's not great. And you only put your first name up, or you can only put your first name up. I just put Michael, and I was just like, oh, you have to upload a picture of yourself. And I was like, I don't want to upload a picture of myself. First of all, because people will be able to tell I'm not 18. Even when I am 18, I doubt I'm gonna look 18. Because
I'm sorry.
You look like you're 12.
thanks.
I mean, that's not necessarily a
I
bad
was
thing.
voted
When
most
you're
likely
older,
to be
you're still
ID
gonna look
at
young.
30 in high school. So.
Was that actually a thing?
Yeah, it was a thing. There was also like
Oh, I'm sorry.
best best bromance, best homance. So and stuff like stuff like that, but it's not important. Maybe that's for another time. Anyway, so I was like, I've got to put a picture of myself up because maybe I'll check it out. So I was like, I've already put Michael up. So I found a picture of Michael Jones from Rooster Teeth. See, I'm tying it in, and I put that as my profile picture. And I was just like, I still set my location to Edinburgh, where it's actually not where I live, but it's close.
Right.
And I
As
was
you
just
do.
like, I doubt
anonymous.
anyone's gonna actually talk to me or whatever. And I'm not gonna just look out people and talk to them because, come on, I'm not a loser.
Not at all.
So
Right.
and then I randomly got a message from this girl who said, let me go and find the message. Rooster Teeth, Achievement Hunter Michael Jones, and then I was just like, maybe I can fuck with her, like,
Oh god.
like maybe
You
That's your
didn't.
first,
no,
first
fucking
thing that comes to
didn't.
mind. I want to get in her pants.
no, I mean like maybe I can like fuck with her, maybe I can like get her
Like-
to think that I am Michael Jones.
Like, mess
Fuck
with her.
yeah,
Like
mess
that.
with her.
Yeah. Fuck with
So
her.
I replied.
You gotta enunciate those
Yeah.
words.
I replied, yeah, you found
Fuck with
me, GG, and then she was like, yay. So I was like, whatever. And then I was like, so I got married last night. Did you see all the pictures? And she was like, yeah. And then at that point, my conscience got up to me. And I was like, yeah, look, by the way, I'm not Michael Jones. Just so you know.
And what did she?
And she was
reply?
just
Not
like,
stupid.
no, she was like, let me find it. Oh yeah, I was just like, oh, you've been up to anything? She was like, oh, I got a job at game or whatever, and I was like, because she was like, I need to save up for swords for my cosplay, and then that's when I got really interested. I was like, oh, you're cosplaying something? What as? And she was like, so she's cosplaying Deadpool when she's going to Glasgow Comic Con. And
Nice,
we got
respectable.
talking. So something that turned out is
Meet up.
actually originally pretty weird and maybe creepy. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because apparently I don't know what's creepy and what's not. So.
I mean, I guess it's not really creepy as much as just messed up that you would mess with her. But I mean, as long as she wasn't like, oh my god,
I didn't
oh my
try
God.
very hard, but yeah. So we got talking, and she was.
You're too lazy to.
Yeah, really.
And if
Put
you're
effort
friends
in
now, I
fucking with
guess it's all worth it.
So then she was like, "Yeah, you should go to Comic Con, like we'll hang out or whatever."
Oh, there
So-
you go.
So-
she's
She might take you back to her hotel
she's
room.
on her profile it says she's 18, but she's 16. So You know.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So
I thought you said it was legal at 16, so you can
is,
still
but-
fuck with her.
No!
Websites might
that's
not
not
be.
what I'm looking for, Jasper.
I'm
He's
just
looking
fucking
for a
with ya.
serious relationship. As most 16-year-olds
Yeah.
do.
I mean, clearly. I mean,
Clearly.
you know.
You know.
So yeah, I say it's weird that I like went on here like, yeah, I'm gonna like I'm gonna mess with some people, and like, oh, like I'll
Good save.
pretend
Save.
I'm Michael Jones and such. Then I'm like, you know what, I can't be bothered.
Too lazy to keep up appearances.
I'm really bad at
So-
like talking to people though.
So Rooster Teeth was featured on At Midnight on Comedy
yeah.
Central.
Oh, funny.
Dude,
Yeah,
that was great.
funny. That
Gavin with
was
his deal with the
hilarious.
glasses.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
deal with the glasses and his fingering.
Gee.
It looked like he was doing the shocker.
That's how I
for a
pick up
minute.
chicks.
Or was he
Just
doing the
about.
shocker, or was it just the index and middle?
I think it was just his finger movement. Because he was like, oh, I like picking up chicks like this. Or talking about DJ.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
And then turned his hand upside down. It was
I'm not
just-
gonna lie. I thought At Midnight was gonna be some because it's clearly an American thing. So I thought it was gonna be like a talk show thing or something. And I was watching it. Sorry, I was watching it. Pardon me. I was watching it, and I was like, this is not how I expected this to be. It's
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be like a game show either. I thought it was what you said, more of a talk show type deal. Because that's what a lot of America is fucking talk shows.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
But it
never
turned out to
shut
be
up.
like some game show thing.
I did you?
Hey, fuck
There was
you.
one that Gavin was on with Gus or I think it was Barney. And Neil deGrasse Tyson was there, and he answered one of Gavin's like
Yeah.
dumb questions.
That was no Gavin.
16-year-old.
No,
No,
from
Gavin
Europe.
was there, but wasn't he?
He was
Oh
there,
no,
but
no,
he
no, he
wasn't on
wasn't.
the one with
I'm dumb.
Tyson.
I'm dumb. Yeah, he wasn't there. You're
he
right.
wasn't there. That you were talking about the South by Southwest thing.
Yeah,
right?
he
Yeah.
was in the same area, but he wasn't at the actual interview with
Yeah,
Tyson.
sorry. Yeah. So I think the question was like, can you fish from the ISS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you cannot. Or no, I think Neil deGrasse
Yeah,
Tyson
you
said
can. You just have to
but,
have like a long enough.
A really
rod
strong
and
rod. That was
string.
it.
Also, it would
Yeah.
probably be dragging across like
Yeah.
land for quite a lot of the time. So, also, you'd probably.
you might catch some people.
I think
No.
you said I don't think you'd be able to get a fish fast enough, like to actually like get the bait. I guess.
Yeah, I think your hook will probably just go through a fish.
Yeah. Once it breaks the atmosphere.
But a lot of people say like, oh, you know how we've only discovered or mapped like 10% of the ocean or something, and then a lot of people are like, oh, we're exploring space, but like we haven't even like explored our own planet fully, and I'm just like,
We haven't even
I'm-
like.
That's deep.
I'm just
explored-
like, I'm just like the ocean, like the stuff that we have managed to find, like deep down in the ocean,
It's fucking
are
ugly.
terrifying. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't
Why
want
would
us
we
to go
want to
down
go
there.
there?
I don't want to find.
Unless they're like some ancient beings protecting some secret
Yeah.
to like unlocking.
They
the
can
universe,
keep
then
it.
fuck
No,
the
they can
ocean.
keep it. I don't
They
want to
can
go
stay
down
in
there.
the
I don't want to go down there and find Cthulhu, and then that's it. We're screwed.
There's a reason there's no light down there.
Yeah,
They're all so ugly.
but yeah, everything down there is terrifying. Like, no, I'd rather go to space. I'd rather go on like a solo mission to Mars than any mission like to down in the ocean. Like that shit's scary, yo.
Apparently, some private contractors actually setting up missions to
Is it
Mars,
Virgin?
like to set
Yeah.
up
Is
colonies.
Virgin part of that?
I think it might have been.
How awesome would it be to be Richard Branson's friend? Like that's got
Fucking
to be great. It's
awesome.
like, dude, you want to go to space for the weekend? Like, fuck yeah!
Let's party up in space.
Let's go into orbit for a couple hours.
Let's trash the ISS.
Fucking graffiti it,
Uh,
paint
about
dicks
it.
and whatnot.
If you're an astronaut and you would bring a crate of beer with you, I mean,
are
how
they
fucked
allowed
up
to
would
get
the
drunk?
space
I don't think
station
they are allowed to get drunk on the space station.
be? Of course, they're not allowed to get drunk.
No.
But it would be funny though.
Yeah, did you see something that was like, oh, the Americans like spent like billions of dollars like trying to develop this pen that could be used in space and stuff, and it's like the Russians just use the pencil, and it's like, it's funny.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, yeah, but if you use a pencil and like it breaks, or like the graphite particles can actually get into the equipment and start a fire, so
Boom. Fuck you,
yeah, the
Russians.
Russians aren't
Russia.
like really smart. So like, yeah, a couple years after that, Russia decided to use a pen as well. So yeah, I just think it's funny because everyone's like, Russia or America's like stupid because they spent all that money for no reason. It's just like, yeah, no, shut up. Get shit on, stupid people. And that's why I hate
Mikey,
Reddit.
anything else controversial you want to talk about?
Controversial.
Or creepy,
Maybe
whatever you
something to
like.
do with like foreigner. No, that actually no. Right, first of all, I'm not gonna say like,
Illegal
damn
immigrants?
foreigners coming over and taking our jobs, but
Yeah.
yeah.
They're taking the jobs you don't want to do. That's the way I'm looking.
Yeah.
And also other jobs and stuff, and I guess that's a problem with benefits that no, right. I think
What?
that benefit buddy people, not like everyone on benefits, but if you're on benefits for like just because you're too lazy to get a job, just please go kill yourself. Like, use that benefit money to buy a rope and just hang yourself.
That's my tax money.
like if you
Like, they take out over like $100 in tax money every other week, every fortnight, as Mikey would say.
every other week, isn't
They
it?
take out hundreds of dollars in taxes and give it to some asshole who smokes pot.
Dude, that's my
Dude.
yeah. I don't know.
You could also go like, dude.
Bro. And what's like a stereotypical
Fucking 420.
stoner munchie? Wait, hold on.
Typical stoner sound.
No, typical stoner kind of like what's the word? Munchie material, I guess.
Doritos.
Fucking wake and bake, bro.
Bruh.
Anything. As long as it's
Yeah,
food,
Taco Bell.
stoners are probably happy.
Yeah. I do know several people who blaze.
Fucking just about everyone I know blazes.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. I mean, I guess it's not bad, but I'm a fan of
Blazing it up.
lighting it
Damn,
up and smoking that herb.
I am a fan of blazing it up and smoking that herb.
Did that come across?
Now we gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I can't say that because I would say herb.
Herb. That sounds
Not
so dumb.
not herb.
Smoking that herb.
Herb.
Look at that herb!
That was a pretty legit.
Yeah,
I'm,
that's pretty
too,
good.
I'm like so legit that I can't quit.
God.
Okay, just kill yourself.
God.
Dude, I'm like,
God damn it.
I'm too
Bob.
cool for school.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Now you're just being cheesy.
I was actually not what you would call one of the quote-unquote cool people at school.
What? No.
You don't-
Really?
What?
No
No
way.
way.
No way.
I'm actually offended by
Seriously?
that you
Are
Look who
you?
you're talking to.
no,
We're
you
a bunch
guys
of
are like
people
all that like
on a fucking Friday afternoon sitting on our computer recording a podcast.
hi.
You think we were the cool
Yeah,
kids
no.
too?
Well,
No.
you know, I don't know, you might have been.
Mikey just wants cool
I
friends.
had maybe like 4 friends throughout high school.
Fucking loser.
Now I have like none. I don't get out.
You
much.
loser. You loser.
Aw, Logan. I don't think you're
I
a
believe
loser.
he's come down with a case of being a little bitch.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry, but I do want to let Ray say one thing.
Loser!
I'm not sure how well that's
Guys.
coming across, actually.
No, it's
Coming across
Yeah.
pretty well.
People will understand.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where a lot of my comedic talent comes from, just ripping stuff from Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
Same.
It sucks because I usually take jokes from the podcast and I just make those jokes and friends are like, Kathryn, you're hilarious, but I can't do that with you people because you
Well,
guys
and
watch the
in
podcast.
secret you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
they'll never know.
I stole this. Unless my friends start watching Rooster
They
Teeth,
won't.
I'll be the funniest person they've
See,
ever
I
seen.
don't have that problem, or I'm not sure if it's a
Because I don't have any friends.
Well, there's one of my friends.
Wrecked.
He's like super. I don't know. He's super like. He hates Let's Plays. Like even the phrase "Let's Player" or "YouTuber" just infuriates him.
Why?
Because he's like,
Why?
oh, these people making money from like just playing video games all day. It's a disgrace.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Does he have a giant dildo
Why do you
stuck in his
fucking
ass?
think
Or
I spent
I mean,
like,
he's a cool guy.
thousands of
He's
dollars
a cool
on all
guy.
this
Like
shit?
you know. I mean, it's like he's like, I know I'm disgraceful. I play video games like all day, but like you know, he's like, you know, your job is completely worthless if you take it away and nothing will change, pretty much. And I'm just like, but some people just like watching these people, and he's like, but why? They're just playing a video game.
Yeah, but they're like
It's their
making
personality.
jokes.
Yeah, I don't
they're
know.
like comedians, and their platform is Let's
See,
Plays.
I use that, and he doesn't. He's like, no.
See, the reason why I watch Achievement Hunter
'Cause
over
they're
other
fucking
Let's Players
amazing.
who are like, well, besides that, but like single Let's Players, like myself or like Cry or PewDiePie, fuck that. guy.
Ah,
His
But the reason
girlfriend
why
is
I
hot,
watch
though.
them is because their like dynamic is like just a group of friends playing video games, and then they just fuck around.
Yeah.
Which is what I relate to because
Yeah.
But
that's what I've done my whole life.
I
is
mean,
just
single
play video
Let's
games with
Players are
friends.
good if you know how to
Like,
do
I
it.
mean, Cry can be funny, but then sometimes it just gets stale.
C-Niners
At certain
is,
points of the
Yeah.
game, you can't really.
to be honest, I think some of Michael's best work came from his solo LPs.
Aw,
to
But
be
thank
honest.
you,
Yeah.
Jasper.
But see,
That
Michael
means a
has
lot to me,
that
Jasper.
personality. Like, he's always talking throughout the whole thing. I can never do that. I've tried, and I'll just run out of things to say. He'll just point out, like, look at that fucking leaf. Fuck you, leaf. And it's funny for whatever reason.
fucking leave.
Yeah.
Get out of here,
I
leaf.
all
like
green
how
and
his
shit.
like his entire career is based off like just
Being
yeah,
mad.
just it's just like just yelling a lot, just like being angry generally.
I wish that was my career.
He's from Jersey.
Yeah, I actually didn't like New Jersey until I was like, yeah, Michael kind of redeems it a little bit.
Like, who likes New
Have
Jersey?
you actually?
Not me.
Right?
I mean, I'm like
I don't even think Michael likes
Yeah.
New Jersey.
I'm like, you know, I'm technically kind of from New Jersey because I have a pretty
Explain.
awesome situation going on here. I'm lifting up.
What's your
I'm
origin
lifting up
story?
my shirt and pointing towards my.
Oh, fuck you, Barb.
Boo.
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 I did the Barber dance.
It doesn't work. There's no
Fucking
video.
suck.
It does. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna emote it as best as I
Oh
can.
Oh
god.
my god.
Just vamp.
Put this in the link
Just
dump.
just vamp. That's as best
Oh,
as I
this
could
sucks.
do.
What?
It's the
I
thumbs
can't
up.
see anything of this shit.
Can you scroll down?
Let's see.
No. I can see the chat, but for some reason the messages won't show.
All right, it's 2 thumbs up, and then in the middle it's like a laughing emote.
A smiley face.
Well, it's a laughing. I think that's a LOL. No, it's not. It's laugh.
It's just a smile face.
Yeah, but it looks like it's laughing. Well, it is laughing, I think.
But
Anyway.
it's called laugh, but it's not really laughing. I don't know.
The people
Why?
can't see this.
It's true. They can't.
So, sponsor play. That was the thing that Achievement or Rooster Teeth did.
That was
Did you guys?
They're
pretty
doing
cool,
it.
actually.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Miles' knowledge of Halo.
Miles has always been someone who's been incredibly funny in my eyes.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, he's really funny.
Have you guys watched the recent podcast?
No, I'm gonna a little confession here. I don't really watch the RT podcast that often.
What?
Really?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know. I just
What, Mikey?
because
What did you just
I
say?
generally
You fucking traitor,
I
man.
like watching it live, but when it's live, it's like 2 a.m. here, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
fuck
fair.
that. I'm not doing that. But then I'm like, I'm too lazy to go back and watch it, so you know.
I usually listen to podcasts while I'm on the train or something.
I mean, who needs any other podcast other than this one?
Exactly.
Boom.
Do you listen to our own podcast? Are you really that
So
sad?
me, no, I'm not gonna listen to this.
God, no, who listens to this shit?
No, I mean it's great, but I'm not listening to this.
He
Mine
listens to it when he
can,
records
more
it.
like
true.
your can. I tried to do an American accent.
That's not.
You
Did I?
failed. That was awful.
Oh, Jack is gonna have a lot of fun
Man,
on this one.
I'm from the South.
Jeez.
Not even
No!
This
close.
ain't no 10-second race.
I like how you have to slow down to try and figure it out.
Have you guys seen the new immersion yet?
Oh, that was
yeah, it was
great.
great.
Almost fucking killed himself.
Yeah.
Good call. I was just about to bring that up.
I just when they
Have
started
you seen-
talking about the bananas, I was like, the fucking bananas!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was wondering what you were laughing about, but then I remembered I posted a picture.
There's a link.
I can't see it. I so want to see it. I want to laugh with you guys.
Oh, god damn it.
I love that picture.
Oh man. No, I prefer the duck that just kind of goes. Or is it? Yes, a duck. Or is it goose?
It's a fucking
lizard.
lizard.
No. That picture's the lizard, but there's a
Oh.
gif of a duck that, or I
Oh,
think it's
yeah,
a duck.
he
Or,
goes,
no,
"Phew,
it's a
phew,
goose.
phew,
It's like.
phew."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I
sorry,
imagine
immersion.
lizard
Yeah, about the Michael crashing. I'm glad he didn't Richard Hammond it. Actually, I was for like a split second. I was like, oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, when
that looks painful.
like Gus and Bernie were
Bernie's
like,
face.
"Oh God,
Yeah,
stop!"
I-
and he started slow motion
Yeah.
falling. I was like, "Okay, it's in slow motion. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be."
I don't know. I
Yeah.
I
kind of
think they
think.
would film it. I think they would put it up if he got really hurt. I think they would do it.
Even if he died, I think
probably.
like Gus and Bernie would be like, yeah, get some good footage there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I mean, Michael would probably want it to be.
Yeah,
that
really.
way.
I mean, at least it wasn't something that you could really make a rage quit joke about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he rage
Rich
quit that
quitted his
race.
life.
That go-kart rage quit Michael.
Stupid.
You're stupid. So, yeah, immersion, that was great.
Fucking bananas.
Yeah, I actually really like bananas, but some people, for whatever reason, don't.
I love bananas.
What's funny is like Barbara posted something on Twitter where it was a Reddit conversation about like why there were so many bananas appearing in all of their
That was
videos
right, yeah.
all of a
me.
sudden. Like even the RTAA had a banana.
Yeah, that
in
was
it,
me.
And then it finally gets explained.
That was like me. I was like, why are there so many fucking bananas?
I
That
didn't
was-
question it. I was just like, oh, okay.
No, somebody asked
Maybe they
Caden.
like bananas.
Somebody
I
asked
just-
Caden, and Caden was like,
I mean, I didn't notice
I
bananas
noticed
either.
bananas. Caden was like, there's no bananas. What are you talking about? We don't eat bananas. And I was like, why are they keeping this a
Yeah.
secret? I don't understand.
One of the things I like about bananas is it helps me practice my deep throating technique. So
Jeez.
I get to be nourished with
Game
delicious
much?
potassium and practice. So, you know, I mean, I've got to earn money some
So
way.
how's that gag
Fair
reflect,
enough.
Mikey?
I mean, I'm not
Good lord.
gay, but you know,
You gave a
20
pay.
20 quid is 20 quid.
You know there's an actual thing, like a legitimate thing, what's called like gay for pay, where it's guys who are completely 100% straight, you know, air quotes,
Quote
Nah,
unquote.
I'm-
and
according
they
to
do
the
gay
porn
porn,
site.
and it's like the greatest thing ever, because they're like, no, I'm totally straight. I think about my girlfriend while I'm fucking this guy, and it's like, what?
I mean, semen has like protein in it. It's like I think a teaspoon of semen has like
Do you require your clients to drink
Are-
pineapple juice beforehand?
Are you a swallower, Mikey?
I
Is
mean
that a thing you
it's what are the
Is that extra?
you know, when I start working out, it's gonna help me. It's gonna give me like protein and stuff. I mean, I don't need. I'll just have semen shakes instead of protein shakes.
Seriously though, is that a thing for you now? Swallowing?
I mean, how else am I supposed to eat? I mean, like I said, I was gonna say I'm not gay, but I'm super homo. You guys and you dirty straights.
Straight
That's
people
that.
suck.
You fucking
That's one
cisgender
like phrase
people.
from Ray that I really like using.
What?
My mom actually got worried about me because I was talking to a friend on Facebook, and we're kind of like the kind of thing where it's like really like it's kind of like if you just read their conversations, it's like super kind of gay. So it's like, oh, like I love you, baby girl.
Like everyone has
Yeah.
that with their bro friend.
And but like he was like, oh, I like good night, and I was like, love you, like jokingly. I was like, love you too. Super homo, by the way.
Suck my
And then
dick.
my mom was like, yeah, I borrowed your laptop, by the way.
What's 69?
My mom was like, I borrowed your laptop, by the way, and is there something you need to tell me? And I was like, what? And yeah, she's like, yeah, you were talking to your friend Mark, and the last thing you said to him was love you. So, I mean, I'm totally cool if you're gay, but I just want to know.
Oh, your mom was trying to force you out of the closet.
She's done that a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie. Like a couple of times she just went, you know.
And you just got back in, or
A couple of times she's.
He's
I
buried
I
in
was
there
never
deep.
in. I mean, dude, there's so much more men outside of the closet. No, but like, a couple of times, like one time I
dumb.
remember quite vividly. Like we're standing in the kitchen. She's like, you know, if you ever want to bring a guy home, like I'd be cool with that. And I'm just like, no,
I'm
like
just
I'm
fucking
straight. You know, or like or sometimes like because Jeff says like X as dicks a lot, and I'm like, yeah, like oh that's cool as dicks, and like oh I get looks from my friends. They're like, what? Like, are
I
you
do that,
gay?
yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
just like,
use-
no,
I
it's
use
just it's
cool
a
as
phrase.
dicks, too. People don't understand.
And then
that.
another thing, I like said to mom once. I mean, this was like years ago, and I was like, "Oh, I think like it would be really cool to have a handbag because it's like, it's you know, a lot more storage like than just your pockets, so you can have a lot more stuff on you." And then mom was like, "You know,
do you want to have a man bag?
I have a quote unquote man. People call it a man bag. It's a satchel, okay? It's not a man bag.
It's
It's,
a
a satchel." No, and
It's
I was
not
like,
pink, it's lightish red.
yeah,
Get a fanny pack. Just get one of those.
Anyway, what was I saying?
Then you're gonna have to say no homo a lot. of
No,
times.
all the homo. Seriously.
Full homo.
All the homo
Full
and just
homo.
put it
Homo
in my
all the
mouth.
time.
Just
Just
take it
homo in
all
your
and just
mouth?
Frothing in
shove
your
it in
mouth?
there.
Frothing in your mouth.
Oh,
Mikey?
like,
all
dude,
the homo.
snowballing.
And how much do you charge?
Are you a fan of the icky cookie?
Oh, dude. Oh, that's
That's
great. I
so
mean, it's
gross.
like,
Frosty the Snowman.
you know. Yeah, people think I'm weird because I hear like phrases like felching and such from like Achievement Hunter and Ray, and I'm just
Sounding.
and then like I'm like to my friends like, hey, do you know what like felching is? Like that's weird, huh? And they're like, what? I'm like, I have to explain this to them, and I'm like, well, it's like, you know, it's like,
It's when you suck
they're
the
like, what the
semen
fuck
out
are
of
you
someone's
into?
butt.
yeah.
And it sounds like this.
And I've suggested,
Sounding.
I've suggested like totally jokingly to my friends like, hey,
We should try
we should
this.
Dutch rudder sometime, and you know,
Fucking Zack and Miri make a porno. Excellent movie.
I've watched about half of that. Anyway, back to my handbag story. Yeah, and then like again, my mum said, you know, if you want to bring a guy home, like I'd be cool with that at any, you know, if you, at any point if you want to, you know. And I'm like, no, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm just British.
You're like Gabby, you put a
In
poster.
a really desperate
You
voice.
need to put up,
I'm not
you
gay.
need to put a poster of lesbians all over your room.
Oh yeah, because
You're
that's
not
like
gay.
that's really
Because,
not
you know,
gay.
gay people
You know
in your
that
room
it
means you're
helped-
not gay, right? It's like
Yeah.
cancel it out.
I totally. Oh, but did anyone get that reference?
Which one?
Yeah.
I'm not gay. I'm just
What?
British.
I think I
No,
do.
I didn't.
Shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. It's fuck, what's his name? What's
Bobby
the
Girlfriend.
the guy with the white hair's name? Dude, I can't remember. He has the Millennium Necklace thing.
I have
No
no
clue.
idea.
Fuck.
You're on your
I
own
can't remember,
there.
but like, I'm not sure if he's British in the show because I haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh in ages. But like in the abridged series, it's like he's super British, and then like they're like, oh, that gay guy over there, and he's like, I'm not gay, I'm just British. And then, but then like when he has his like evil like self, it's like, I remember what they call him in the series, in the abridged series, they call him Florence, and he's like, I'm not British, I'm just gay. which is funny. Yeah, because like they're like, oh, he's like, oh, we should locate.
That's actually
it's like we should locate Pegasus Pegasus? Yeah, Pegasus Castle using my gaydar that my father gave me, and it's like his Millennium necklace thing. So yeah, you should Jack put that in the link dump. Seriously, it's amazing. So yeah, again, a Rooster Teeth community podcast, all about Rooster Teeth.
Should we start rapping? It's like
his
going
mom's
on
sweaty,
a minute
knees
40.
weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he was calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down.
You know way too many words.
Go so loud. I used to listen to Eminem like a lot when I was younger. I was like super into like Eminem, and my dad would like blare not Linkin Park. Oh God, no. He would blare
What's wrong with Linkin Park?
everything.
Great.
Linkin. I kind of don't want to.
The newer stuff, yeah, that shit blows.
In
But
the end,
they're old
it
school.
doesn't even matter. That's my impersonation of Linkin Park.
Well, that was just awful. No wonder you don't like them.
No, but Linkin Park suck. I actually said that. Like, I was in school, like, at the end of the day, I was, like, talking to a friend of mine, I was like, Linkin Park sucks dick. And then there was a girl walking past, she just, like, 180'd, and she was like, what? I was like, I'm a Linkin Park fan.
That's something I would do.
Yeah, that was great. I don't know, apparently I just like insulting people.
Apparently, this whole podcast just insults.
You wanna, I guess we should, fuck me. Yeah, we should probably start wrapping up. Does anyone have a question to ask? I kind of want to make it, like, super long, because then it's harder for Jack to edit. Because,
Unless he cuts out the murder shit.
yeah, I guess. So, does anyone have any question? Because I really feel like I shouldn't ask any more questions.
Have you guys heard... No, I don't even want to mention it now. Have you guys heard of the grapefruit trick? Going back to weird sex things?
Is this when you cut a hole in the grapefruit and you fuck it?
Yeah, but have you seen the video of her?
What, sorry?
Have you seen the video of the
I have
lady
not
explaining it?
No.
Well...
They talked about it in the Twonks podcast.
I'm posting it. It's the greatest video ever.
Is it as good as cake
Fuck the
farts?
twonks.
I don't know what cake farts is.
Well, let me take you on a journey.
Auntie Angel
So-
shows ladies a wild grapefruit technique. Oh god, it's a sassy looking black
Oh,
lady.
yeah.
This is gonna be
My
good.
friend said that to me last night with, like, no comment or anything, and I was like, what is this? And I'm like, what are you sending me?
Alright. I'll watch it in a bit. Like, cake farts is like this woman, and she looks maybe Hispanic, I think, if I remember correctly.
Is that a fucking dildo on the table?
Oh, I've got to watch this now.
Wait, the best is when
That's like a big black dildo sitting on
Wait,
the
are you
table.
listening-
When it
are you
comes to
listening to it?
grapefruit.
you hear the sound she makes.
Yes! Come on. Oh.
That sounds like it would be kind of painful. I mean, grapefruits are acidic.
Yeah. So Jasper got dropped again, huh?
Okay, so you have to make it the approximate size of your man's
Yeah.
penis. Not too big, not too small.
I don't know the
It's gotta
width
be
of
the
my
approximate
penis.
size.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. So,
No one needs to know the approximate size of your penis, Mikey. Do not get a
it's
ruler.
about like a third of an inch or something.
a third of
yeah.
an inch.
I don't know. I don't know the imperial system. Or wait, is that metric? That's imperial, yeah.
Well, a third of an inch isn't very
Yeah,
big. I'm
that
just
was
gonna
that was
throw
my
that out
point.
there.
I was
Okay, just double
that's
check.
the joke.
I don't think you do inches and thirds. It's more like fourths.
A third of an inch, why not? I mean, it's fucking retarded either way, so. Just realised I said retarded. Jack, yeah, don't believe that out, Jack. Leave it.
Well, I've dropped a couple of bombs in there, so. See if
Is
you
that
can
like,
catch them. It's when you drop a bomb and glitter explodes
Oh,
everywhere, and
nice.
then everyone's wearing fabulous clothing.
so, I was gonna say, is that kind of like what they did to?
It's just like any other day.
I was
in
gonna
San
say, is that what they
Francisco.
did in like Japan or something? I don't know.
No, Japan was completely
'Cause,
different.
there was definitely something in there, and it wasn't. I don't think it was.
I believe that was
natural.
uranium.
If that's what uranium does to people, watch out, I guess. I mean, you got fucking what was that thing they mentioned at midnight? Like the Japanese games, it's like you're like bodybuilders looking for your protein powder.
Protein powder.
And then the guy with the boxing gloves, he was like, huh, huh, huh.
It's a fucking sumo wrestler and he's wearing boxing gloves.
I mean, that's how you sumo wrestle, isn't it? Like,
I mean, yes.
wrestling is like really homoerotic. It's weird.
I wrestled when I was like 6.
Jeez, it's like the Hunger Games in here. No one will get that. So I guess, I mean, do you have a question you want to pose to the people, or not the people, us? Like
I mean,
a what
no.
if or a would you rather question?
What if?
What if your legs didn't know that they were legs?
Would you rather fuck a grapefruit or the lady cutting open the grapefruit?
I don't know, because like she's like a sassy black woman.
She makes pretty great noises.
Well,
Whoa, that is a juicy grapefruit. What? What? Oh my gosh, she's like, now if you make it too big, you could just use your hands like the muscles in your vagina.
what? See, when you said that's a juicy grapefruit, I'm imagining like someone like fucking her, and she's just like, man, that's a juicy grapefruit. So wrapping it up, no questions, because Michael isn't here, so I don't have any good questions, clearly.
I don't have any questions.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap it up then. Right, what am I supposed to say?
This has been episode 8.
Episode 8 of the Chatroom podcast.
Of the Chatroom
Another
podcast.
very, very long one.
Very interesting one.
You
Yeah.
can check us out on our website, chatroompodcast.com. Check out our YouTube.
I don't know, it's like youtube.com/users/the weird link. Go look in the
Yeah,
link
there'll
dump.
be in the link in the link dump. And then check out our Twitter, @chatroom.
Just at,
Is it
it's
at Chatroom or
yeah, it's
the
at
Chatroom?
chatroompodcast.com. .com. At Chatroom Podcast.
And then look up the chat room on the Rooster Teeth
yeah,
forums.
just type
We
in
have
the
a
chat
forum
room.
there.
You'll find it.
We need to start being active in our own.
Yeah, I mean, then we put up an episode, it gets posted in the news, and then,
True.
you know. Also, keep an eye out on YouTube, because I have a thing that I came up with that might be very
Finally, I'm
interesting.
back in.
I don't want to mention...
And we're
I
wrapping.
don't want to mention what it is that might be coming out soon, but it's a thing, and
I think I have an
I
idea.
think you should keep your mouth shut, Logan.
Or we'll kill you.
I have the hole, remember.
My audio gets cut
I have
there.
the whole. Yeah, you just hear like. Okay, now that's done. Something coming up. Keep an eye out on YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say. So check us out on the website. Check us out on the Rooster Teeth group. Check us out on YouTube. Whatever.
Aren't we gonna do questions?
I would.
This
I don't know.
time,
Do you
or-
have a question?
I don't know. You're the boss, man.
Well, Michael's as it's clear from my question last week that I can't come up with good questions. So, I'm not gonna do a question. So, and no one else seems to have a
Favorite
question.
TV show. there you go.
Favorite TV
Good question.
show. Now you put me on the spot. I don't know. I'd probably say Doctor Who.
That
Smallville.
is so British.
Smallville.
I'd probably say Doctor Who. I'm drinking an imaginary cup of tea and a monocle. I'm not drinking the monocle.
And some crumpets.
Did you the
I don't like
monocle?
crumpets.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's like kind of like the tea bag with the string and it's all like dunking it in.
Essence of
Am I still
monocle.
dead?
Shut up, Logan.
No,
Shut up.
you're back
Shut
alive,
shut
Logan.
up. Be quiet. So yeah, I'd probably say Doctor Who. What did you say, Kathryn? You said something. I
Smallville.
missed it. Yeah, Smallville was okay. I didn't watch it all. I think
good.
I watched like the first season.
It wasn't good.
And
I can tell you that, but I loved it so much.
the guy in it's pretty hot. Why is it? He's good. He's good looking. He's a good looking fellow.
Tom Willings?
Is that his name? I don't know his name.
Yeah, it's his name.
He's he's pretty good looking.
No homo.
Jasper, what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show at the moment would be Game of Thrones.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I guess.
Looking forward to next episode.
Dude, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome.
No spoilers. It hasn't been 2 weeks.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of person.
Speaking of attractive men, actually, I just started thinking. Jensen Ackles is a very, very attractive person.
Yeah, he is.
And who's that?
Jensen Ackles,
he
Jensen,
plays-
Jared Padalecki, Misha Collins, all of them are just the most attractive people. It's not
Yeah,
fair. How can they all be on one show?
Jared. I don't know. I would go for Jensen.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's like first choice, and then after that is Jared, and then Misha. But
I'd put Misha above
What?
Jared.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Supernatural.
Yeah,
I don't actually
Supernatural.
watch the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you should. It's good. I'm on like season 5. It's good.
There's so many episodes. It's like on season 10.
Yeah. It's like, man, I want to watch Bleach, but there's like 5 billion episodes.
Yeah, no.
And I
not
just look at it,
happening.
I'm like, yeah, no.
I'll do it tomorrow.
So Logan, what's your favorite TV show before we get too far away from this?
The Office.
The British Office or the US Office?
American.
Better, obviously.
Did they do the thing?
Obviously
Because I know
superior.
they did the thing with In-Betweeners, and I'm not sure if it was just one episode, but there's an episode of the British In-Betweeners, and then there's an episode, like, stuff happens, I can't remember exactly what, and then there's an episode of the US In-Betweeners, it's pretty much the exact same episode, just slightly different.
The pilots for the UK and the US office are basically exactly the same. There's like some dialogue that changed to like cover up the British slang that the Americans
Bus
wouldn't understand.
wankers!
Yeah, pretty much. But other than that, since the UK office got cancelled, right?
I don't watch it in my off.
Oh. Well, I think it got canceled after the first season or the first 2, but the US office got its own like writing team and it was pretty good. It's one of my favorite
Pretty good
shows.
show.
I know the British Office has Martin Freeman in it, which I like him.
He's good, yeah.
It has the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean with a false eye. I don't know his name. Also, he was also in Game of Thrones.
The scrawny
Yeah.
dude.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
He plays
Warg.
the British version of Dwight.
Oh, right, yeah. I thought you were talking about Game of Thrones. He was the Warg guy for the Wildlings in season 3.
Now that you mention it, I thought he looked familiar.
Very familiar.
I know your face.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of It's funny. Didn't you guys watch Sherlock?
First
My
season.
mom does.
Yeah. Because Mark Gatiss was also in Game of Thrones in the last episode. I won't say who he plays, but he was in it, and I was like, oh, it's Mycroft Holmes from Sherlock. Yeah, it's kind of weird, like seeing him in Game of Thrones, but that's pretty cool.
What's the guy's name that plays Sherlock? Like Reginald Cumberbatch or something like that?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah. Benedict
It's,
Cumberbatch, that's it.
Yeah, it's Benedict Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch,
yeah.
like Cumberland sausage.
I don't see the attraction to him. I don't think he's that
alright.
good
He's not as
looking.
good as Martin Freeman.
Like in the new Star Trek movie where he's all buff
he's
and junk,
he's good in the Star Trek.
He looks
movie.
pretty good, and he plays a good con.
Oh yeah.
That I mean, his acting is good.
A friend of mine,
just don't see
a
the
friend of mine
attraction to
describes
him.
him
Like
as
everyone,
a potato. He's like, oh, his words are totty, the totty guy.
Because I mean, every female I know is like, oh yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch, sploosh,
Cumberbatch.
and I'm just like, I don't see it.
Like a batch of muffins or
Cumberbatch.
cookies. He's alright, I guess. I like his long coat. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I like Martin Freeman, but not Martin Freeman with a mustache, because
Which one's Martin
the-
Freeman?
the guy that plays Bilbo in The Hobbit, not in Sherlock.
Okay.
That's a crossover I'd like to see. It's kind of funny because Benedict Cumberbatch plays Smaug in The Hobbit, and
He's got a soothing voice.
he has a pretty nice voice. I think he does a very good Smaug.
He did a good con.
Yeah, he
too.
does a good Khan.
I like how they switched it up, and instead of Captain Kirk,
Yeah,
yelling
well, that's because
Khan,
it's an
it was
alternate
Spock.
universe.
Yeah.
Which I like how they got around, just like, yeah, it's a reboot, but they got around like, oh yeah, we can like switch some stuff up, or they didn't get around it, but their excuse was it's a alternate universe because the guy from the first one, he went back in time and changed the timeline, as far as I understand it, and that's why things are different. But
I mean, it makes sense, and it's a good way to refresh the
yeah, I
story.
guess. I'm
Get people into it, and then I think it was an interview someone did, one of the writers for that movie, where they were saying it's like the new Star Wars and Star Trek. They're like, it's a good thing because it's fresh and new, and it'll get like the new youths, like the new geeky youths into it, and then hopefully they'll go back and watch the old ones that everyone else loves
I'm not a
and
big
enjoys.
Trekkie, but I always would have to go Picard over Kirk. Because Patrick Stewart is just far superior.
Brilliant actor.
Yeah, did you see the video he did? It was like a YouTube video, or it wasn't very long, about like doing like the double take, the triple take, and the quadruple take, and then I think he did a quintuple take. It was pretty funny, because it's like he says a phrase, and it's like her buns are amazing or something, and then he does like the double take when he's like demonstrating it, and I was just like, it's weird to hear Patrick Stewart say these things. He's like super posh, but yeah, he's great in X-Men. What else is he in? X-Men, Star Trek. He's been in other things. I can't remember. I was gonna say,
Isn't he on like American Dad? Doesn't he play
American
the?
Dad, does he? Really?
I think he plays Stan's
Does he?
boss from the CIA.
Actually, now that you mention it, maybe.
I mean, I know he's actually like made a live appearance on American Dad.
Yeah, Ian McKellen as well, because they're like total bros, which is like super cool. Like watching their like not bro pictures, but like they're like pictures of them hanging around like
Bro pictures.
Yeah,
Quote,
she's like
unquote.
two old guys like taking selfies and such. But yeah, Ian McKellen's a great actor as well. I'm kind of gonna be sad when he dies. It's like I guess it's like that with all like the old actors. Like you've got Sam
Christopher Lee. Jesus, man,
he's
still
like
alive.
87. He's like hasn't he been in like both or like World War II?
I think he was in special ops in World War II, something like that.
Yeah, I remember reading a story.
MI6.
I remember a story. It was like when they were shooting one of Saruman's scenes. I think it was when he dies, and then who's it that directs Lord of the Rings? Peter Jackson. Yeah, Peter Jackson was like trying to describe like how what sound to make like when he gets stabbed in the back, and then he was just like no, that's not what someone getting stabbed in the back sounds like. It really sounds like this.
That's fucking
Trust me,
brutal.
I've got experience.
I've stabbed a couple of people in the back.
I mean, he's been through quite a lot, and he's like 87 or something. He's old.
And he just decided to make a metal album.
Has he?
He has made a metal album.
I've heard about that.
This. Like, I really need to check this out after this podcast.
Which we should end.
Yeah, it's going on 2 hours.
This is our longest podcast yet.
Well, once you cut out the faff
The
in
faff?
the beginning,
I don't know.
I think we should leave the
No,
murder.
I think we
in.
should
Keep the fact.
Yeah, don't keep all like the
Keep the faff before the countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Jack,
Jack,
remember
you
to
heard it,
bleep
boss man.
stuff out. You
Yeah, probably.
man. Actually, as long as I can say this and it will get bleeped out and I won't get in trouble, there's a line that Lamar says in GTA 5, which is kind of funny, where he's talking to Franklin and says at the end of whatever he says, I can't remember what it is, and he's like, "Nigga."
Oh, I love that
Nigga.
part. I cracked up so hard.
I was just like, "What the heck?"
Because he's like, nigga.
Yeah. Because he's like, maybe you get a haircut, you might get some bitches on your dick or something. Nigga.
That yee ass haircut.
But yeah, Lamar is like probably one of my favorite characters from that, actually.
He's a weird fucker.
Where it's like,
He gets annoying when he gets in trouble, though, and you have to go fucking
yeah.
take care of him.
Yeah.
Like, I hated those missions.
just Lamar was just a total,
He was just funny
like
in
towards
general, but
the
then
end of the
he,
game, he was just a dick.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, wrap up. Follow us
yeah.
on Twitter or
So-
whatever, if you want to tell us anything, or fucking tell us that we suck arse,
yeah.
or, whatever.
That you were offended. Leave those in the
If you're
comments
offended,
below.
I would just go fuck yourself. Really? Because I don't give a shit. France is a...
We're from the internet,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
France is fucking shit.
France, Jews.
Whoa,
All that.
Logan,
Didn't insult
like...
the Jew.
No, I
Yes.
mean, but Logan, Jews aren't inferior. Well, come on.
Who says something like that? I mean, come on.
I'm ashamed of you.
Hitler. He said it.
I don't think he actually said those words, but...
Probably at some point.
Die Juden Sam! Probably something like that.
And I get in trouble for saying that we offended the Jews,
mine-
but you can say Jude and scum in a
Mine
Hitler
was
accent.
a Hitler accent, yeah.
A
All those
Hitler
people...
accent.
That was historically accurate.
Hitlerania.
Yes.
They all spoke Hitler.
I thought we
and,
got off
All
this.
Germans are Hitler.
I really did. I had some hopes.
Do you know the phrase for they gave people like the Slavs and the Jews and the people that weren't desirable? Do you know what they called them?
I have a feeling it's going to be bleeped, but go for
They
it.
called them Untermenschen, which is pretty much German for subhuman. So
Yeah.
So that was more informative
Yeah.
than offensive. Interesting.
I,
You learned something at the end
everyone
of this
learns
podcast.
If you
a lot of
lasted
things.
this
Stuck
long.
through it. Oh yeah, if you lasted this long, comment below something offensive maybe. I don't know.
Comment Untermenschen.
Try
There
to
you
spell
go.
that.
Intermention. Look it up and
yeah.
spell it out.
No, just figure it out on your own.
You
Untermenschen.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, you don't need the
Try
internet. Fuck you.
You have to use that U with the two dots
Umlaut.
over it. Try. Good luck finding that on the keyboard.
Yeah,
But
just use a symbol or something. I don't know. So yeah, and also if Alex, if you do that, then you're getting slapped. Because he did it last time. He did it last time
did.
with the big black banana, and I was like, "Fucking not on my watch, bitch."
Did anyone comment big black cock on the last one?
No, I don't
didn't
think
see.
so.
Damn
The
it.
biggest and blackest of cocks.
Of the dicks.
and on that note,
Yes,
we
on
end.
that note, I think we should end.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye,
See you next week.
everybody.
I love all of you.
Bye.
Yeah.
She's
I'm not lying. I never lie. Ever.
Outro music.
You guys are amazing.
Okay, we stopped.